Orochimaru is by far the best villain in Naruto. Orochimaru has completed his resurrection jutsu, which brings people back to life, has experimented on thousands of people for his science research, and has officially become an immortal being, all in the span of less than 20 years. In this video, we're going to be specifically highlighting 10 evil things that Orochimaru did, and for the part 2 of this video, 10 amazing things Orochimaru has accomplished. And starting off with no particular order, number 1. He killed 2/3 of the members of Team Dosu. During the Chunin exams in Naruto, he created a team of Sound Ninja in order to infiltrate the Chunin exams to test Sasuke's abilities, since he possessed the Sharingan. During this time, Orochimaru was seeking a new body replacement for him, one with the compatibility of the special Kekkei Genkai, which were his obvious motivations for this mission. Number 2. He kills the 4th Kazekage during the Chunin exams as well. This was more so a betrayal because Orochimaru had a partnership with the village hidden in the sand, specifically with the Kazekage, yet he killed him anyways and posed as him, changing his face and making everyone believe he was still alive. Later to find out that the 3rd Hokage realized this and called him out, which led to their fight. Coming in at number 3, Orochimaru kills the 3rd Hokage. So him killing the 4th Kazekage leads up to the events of him killing the 3rd. So Orochimaru's main goal was to come back to the village in order to take Sasuke and make use of the experiments he can do with his Sharingan. But because the 3rd Hokage got in his way, they ended up both fighting, with obviously the 3rd being very old and at his limit. He used the Death Reaper Seal, which is an S-rank jutsu which removes the opponent's soul and allows for the soul to be held in the Death Reaper's stomach for all of eternity, in exchange for the jutsu user's soul. Sadly, Hiruzen didn't have enough strength to remove his entire soul, so instead he vouched to remove his arms only, which later proved to be useless since Orochimaru can move bodies as well as live forever. Number 4. Kidnapping children. Orochimaru used these children to test the compatibility of Hashirama's DNA with another human in order to give them the wood-style release. Danzo, through all these experiments, was also behind these test subjects. He had given him access to the leaf and allowed for the abduction of children to go unnoticed. With Danzo's help, he stole over 60 infants from the Leaf Village for the experiments. The only one to survive out of all of the test subjects was Captain Yamato. This man poisoned and almost killed Jiraiya in the fight to abduct Naruto for the Nine Tails. This fight was between Jiraiya, Lady Tsunade, and Orochimaru, which were the legendary Sannin. They were a group so feared for their massive power as a team. He was able to reduce Jiraiya's ability up to 50%, which made it easy for him to fight him during that time. Coming in at number 6, he tried to steal Sasuke's body. Now we know throughout Naruto, the main series, this is Orochimaru's main goal, but in Naruto Shippuden we actually see this start to happen. So once Orochimaru is actually dying, he decides to tell Sasuke he's ready, which of course Sasuke denies and ends up killing him. Training a child to get stronger and exploiting his ability just to steal his body sounds pretty evil. Number 7. Created underwater ninja. So this falls in line with his other crazy experiments, but crazy enough, he went out to the land of sea and created a laboratory there. He also abducted children and adults in attempts to create the perfect underwater ninja. He succeeded with a character named Momachi, in which afterwards they called this Kaima form. The user of this ability could breathe underwater, obtain scales, increase chakra amounts, use water level jutsus a lot easier, and more, in exchange for not looking human at all. Number 8. He steals countless people's bodies regardless of gender. So we've actually seen in the Chunin exams, Orochimaru had a woman's body and has stolen it in order to preserve his immortality, which is pretty messed up considering he also envelops their psyche and destroys them from the inside out. Number 9. He experimented with corpses and people that were alive in order to perfect his resurrection jutsu. We were able to see this jutsu happen during the fight of the 3rd Hokage, and once again, being perfected during the 4th Great Ninja War when he resurrected all the Hokages, with all their abilities and chakra natures, and even being able to bring back tailed beasts which were locked inside of them. Aside from killing and experimenting on multiple people in order to perfect death, he also messed with the natural balance of death and attained a power of summoning souls from the Pure Land, which is their form of heaven. And for our final evil sin Orochimaru has committed, he branded people, including Sasuke, with his own curse mark. The curse mark itself gave its users an unnatural power boost. That is, if you live from being infected. It only has a 10% success rate for compatibility. Not only that, but the curse mark is imbued with Orochimaru's chakra itself, so in the process it breaks down the victim's mindset. A good example of this is from Sasuke. In order to have him ready to become a vessel for Orochimaru, he used the curse mark to make him feel isolated and relive tons of different memories, which eventually led him to leave the village. Do you think Orochimaru is actually evil, or is he able to be forgiven like they did in the Boruto series? And make sure to check out the next part of this video where we actually hype up and commemorate Orochimaru for all his great accomplishments. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.